Hello Internet, I am Torma Ximnus, and welcome to my reaction video for RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 12. I forget what the name of it is. Oh, right. The Vault of the Spring Maiden. So, quick recap on what's happened thus far. And this is actually going to dig into some of the older, unused material for Season 3, coincidentally. Now, if you remember, I forget how long ago this was gone over, but the original plan was that John and Pyrrha would fight Cinder together, and then Jean would end up doing something that would cause Pyrrha to be, killed by Cinder's hand. Now, as you recall, that's not how things played out. Instead, Pyrrha sent Jean over to the others and went to face off against Cinder herself, even though she knew that she most likely didn't have a chance of winning. So that ended up being a tragic death, and that has stuck with Jean, and it has pushed him to become stronger, but he's also grown bitter. His has been more of a survivor's guilt complex, not any kind of, it's like he feels responsible for what's happened, but it's like the responsibility is not really his to take. Now, Weiss has gotten shot through the side with a javelin that Cinder made out of her own magic, and there's two things about that. One is that the way it happened was very reminiscent of how Pyrrha got shot through the heart, or, well, at least shot in the sternum. The second thing is that instead of this being a result of someone having been fighting against Cinder, this actually resulted from Jean saying that they're the ones that are important. It doesn't matter if he dies as long as his death helps them to buy time. Helps to buy them time, rather, so that they can do what needs to be done. And then Cinder went, "Oh, really?" She took aim at Weiss and fired. And now Jean is freaking out. And now something bad has happened to one of his teammates. We don't know if she's going to die or not, but this time it is his fault, and he's going to have to live with that. So now, instead of him just being hit with it all at once, he was hit with survivor's guilt, which served as a stepping stone for him wanting to become more powerful so that his friends would never have to suffer and die like that again. Now, I believe what's going to happen here, character development-wise, with Jean, is that he is going to see this as, I can't ever allow something like this to happen again. I can't be the one to drag people down because of one thing or another. And he's going to use what happened with Weiss as, first, something to beat himself up over, but then something to get over so that he can become better and grow into more of the kind of character that he can become. And of course, we don't know what's going on with Weiss. Nora and Ren are taking on Hazel. Ying's having her rematch with Mercury. And RWBY is busy dealing with Emerald, while Crow and Raven are going at it. So everyone is being occupied by everyone else. Chaos everywhere. Meanwhile, Oscar's facing off against Leo, who is acting out of fear. And his fear, we finally start to see how his fear is driving him towards madness, because he feels trapped. He wants to break free from the prison he's trapped in. He wants to break free of Salem. He wants to be free of what she's doing. He just wants to get away from it all. So in a way, he's kind of like Raven, where he wants to get away from all of it, but it's for different reasons, and it's in a different way. Raven, she just didn't think that the battle was winnable, and she decided that her tribe was more important. Leo wants to get away from it all because he is as we see now, deathly afraid, to the point where he will even turn on his old friend for the sake of pleasing Salem in the hopes that she will let him go. But of course, we know that will never happen. But he doesn't know that, and he's gone mad. Now, for the thumbnail for this episode, we've seen that Hazel's pretty pissed. I'm guessing that it's because of Raven's upcoming betrayal, because she agreed to help them get the relic, but she did not agree to let them keep the relic. So she plans on getting the relic in order to make it so that her tribe has more of a position of power, and so that her and her tribe and Vernal will survive. And yeah, maybe she'll offer it up as a trade, maybe not, but hey, rather than continue speculating about it, why don't we just see what happens in 3, 2, 1, now.
Wise!
And of course, there's Jean's heart-wrenching cry, and he immediately runs over to her, because why not? I mean, heck, Weiss is the first person he had feelings for. Pierre's the one he got to be with, but I don't think he ever completely got over Weiss. Not really. And now Oscar's seeing the state that Ruby's in, and he is pissed. Oh! Get dunked on, Leonardo Lionheart!
Ruby, get up! Get up!
She'll be fine. She's just knocked out. Whoa!
You're letting that boy make a fool of you.
That's not just a boy. It's Ozpin. He's already reincarnated.
And now Hazel knows the truth. So, what are you going to do, Hazel?
Ozpin.
I wonder what Hazel's history with Ozpin was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's pissed. Does he feel wronged by Ozpin for some reason? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thought you could hide from me?
Oh, crap. Okay. Hazel...
For what you did, you'll die. Over and over again.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Do we fight?
That looks very similar to what... I actually had this idea for a semblance that would now enable someone to absorb dust. But he just straight up jabs the dust crystals into himself and attacks with the power of that. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. Now we see just how dangerous Hazel is. Ah, so that's the vault entrance. Oh, looks important enough, I guess. Well,
stop them! We've got your team covered.
Looks like Yang's going to be the only one racing in now.
You want to
Except
get to them?
Mercury and Emerald.
You're going to have to get through all of us.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. That is a challenge you should not have given to Yang Xiaolong.
Ren, talk to me.
She's going to overcome it for sure. Of course it's bad. She got
again.
shot with a javelin.
Weiss, come on, please.
Make sure they leave Ruby alive. This won't take long.
Her and her vindictive vengeance streak against Ruby. Is there something about this that Raven either disagrees with or is not okay with or just finds
Oscar.
stupid?
No! Oscar! I told you, no!
Damn it, Oscar, stop being an
Let me
idiot.
take over. I can handle it. You told me I needed to fight for myself. So I will.
This is not your
Well.
fight.
What does that mean? Why is he so upset with us?
That's a good question.
Tail, did he, boy? I thought
Oh
you
boy.
looked familiar. To think that evil was inside you when our paths first crossed.
Oh, he views Ozpin as evil.
Beyond my hands. It'll be on his.
Oh boy. And there's Crow. Holy shit, Hazel.
What was he talking
What
about?
happened?
Tell him, Ozpin. Tell him how you killed her.
Killed who?
Gretchen Reinhardt was
Uh-oh.
Hazel's sister. Despite her brother's wishes, she enrolled at Beacon Academy to become a huntress. And tragically lost her life on her training mission. Hazel holds me responsible.
Oh, so that's
Please
what
let me
this
fight.
is.
I know Hazel. He's wounded in a way that cannot be healed.
You know now.
Yeah,
I can forgive
that sounds
you for
about
what
right.
I'm about to do.
Did she know?
Did she know what?
Did she know the risk of being a huntress?
Oh.
She was only a child. She wasn't ready.
She made a choice. A choice to
That's
put
true,
others
she
before
did.
herself. So do I.
Well, Hazel can't argue
And
with
you've
that.
chosen death.
I'm
Hazel,
sorry.
you're an
What?
idiot. Ozpin's forcing the issue because he can't let Oscar face this. This is Ozpin's mess. He has to clean it up.
She's hardly breathing. I don't know what we can do.
Well, if Jean's semblance is going to be a healing
Oh, it wasn't
semblance,
supposed to be like this.
now would be a good time for it
Please.
to happen.
We can't lose anyone else.
Oh, here we go. His semblance is finally woken up. So he is going to be a healer and a tank? How are you going to make that work, Rooster Teeth? They are diametrically opposed!
Nervous girl.
Explain! You must explain!
Maiden in... Why, I'm not sure anyone knows how many years. Is about to open a vault. I would say it's quite an exciting time. Don't
Yeah.
you feel honored?
Might be
No.
exciting for you, but...
I'm not concerned with any of this. All I care about is my tribe, my family. This is a burden, not an honor.
Well, hey, everyone views
You've
things
conditioned
differently.
her quite well, Raven.
How much of it would be conditioning, and how much of it would be a result of her running away and wanting nothing to do with it? Oh. Whoa. If that entire tree and stone is the relic, holy frick, relics are massive!
It's certainly grander than beacons. I wonder
Damn.
what the extra effort was for.
Or is it just where the relic rests?
Can we please not linger?
Raven just wants to get this done and over with, obviously. No need in spending more time here than necessary. Get in, get the job done, get out. That's how it's supposed to be. And Hazel is... Holy crap, Hazel. From a character standpoint, I can understand what Hazel's going through. I've actually made a few characters with tragic pasts in RPs that I've been in, so that's given me a bit of insight into this kind of mindset. When you lose something that's important enough to you, it damages you in a way that you never fully recover from. And those who cannot overcome their personal darkness, the pain of that loss, becomes something else. Something dark. And just... untamable. Unstoppable, really. Hello, Weiss. Welcome back.
What's happening?
Congratulations, John. You got your semblance.
I think she's going to be okay. She seems to be stabilizing.
Well, it fits with the whole Jeanne d'Arc theme that John is based off of. So, you going to help your sister, Ruby? Oh, great. Man, Emerald's just messing with her while Mercury gives her a beating. That is complete BS. I think Ruby's actually feeling a little indecisive about where she wants to go and help. Well, Crow's got this. Up! Crow just got hit by his semblance. Or something.
Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
I won't.
Good. Oscar needs help.
I'm on it.
Okay,
John and Weiss still
so
need
Ren's
cover.
going to help Oscar.
No one's gonna touch him.
John and Weiss is going to be protected by Nora.
Okay.
And RWBY
Thank
is
you,
going to help her
Ranger.
sister. Hello! Now it's a bit more even.
Thanks, sis.
Alright, let's go!
I'm angry.
Oh shit! When Ruby's angry, get out of the way, or you will have a very bad time. Meanwhile, at the vault! Man, this really does just scream Far Eastern. And honestly, I like it. It's a very nice setup. It's calming, really. I could see some wise old man meditating
Having
there
fun?
for ages. And then it's just like
now,
someone
stay
comes in
focused.
who's not supposed to and he becomes a
come
total
now, Raven.
badass.
Let her enjoy this. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
How does
Okay,
this work?
so is that tablet the relic,
Once
or
the
does it
Spring
lead to the
Maiden
relic?
places her hand on the door, it will open.
Ah, it's the door
For
that leads to
you.
the relic.
And only you. Then I will walk into the vault and retrieve the relic. No one else. Is that clear?
Yes.
Oh, they hear what you're
Doesn't matter
saying,
to us.
but
Let's get this over with.
I doubt they're going to listen.
All right then. Vernal,
They do have their own plans after
when
all.
you're ready. You know, I've heard so many stories about you, Raven. They say you're a cunning leader, that you're strong, that you're clever.
Uh-oh. I feel like something bad is about to happen. Cinder's going to attack Vernal from behind!
Shame that they're wrong.
Oh, shit! Oh, no. That's her arm!
Personal, dear. You're just not worthy of such power.
A grim arm.
But I am.
She's going to absorb Spring's powers into herself! Come on, Raven! Do something!
What is mine?
Come on. No, 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 no. This is not good.
What is this? Where's the power?
Oh.
You won't find it. Because Vernal isn't the Spring Maiden.
What the shit?!
I am!
Holy shit, Raven! What the hell?! What?! What?! Oh my gosh! Raven is the Spring Maiden?! What the hell?! Oh my gosh! How and when?! I have so many questions! So many questions! Oh my gosh! And Crow never knew?! Oh! So every time it seemed like Vernal was using maiden powers, it was actually Raven?! Dude! I can't. I just cannot. Oh my freaking gosh. This is huge! Okay, so Jean finally has his semblance. Raven. I gotta try to calm down a little bit here. Oh my gosh. Jean finally has his semblance, and it is a healing semblance, which ties into what he was based off of, I can only imagine. Raven Oh my gosh, Raven is the Spring Maiden, which means Vernal was the one who was protecting her this whole time, of course. It's the same kind of thing that Queen Amidala did in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. She had her bodyguard on the throne, and she took the position of one of the Queen's handmaids in order to hide who really was on the throne, who really had the power, a way of protecting herself. And holy crap, Raven just did that. And now Hazel's gone crazy because he blames Ozpin for what has happened to his sister in the past, and he is going to town on Oscar. And Ozpin had to take control forcibly in order to make sure that Oscar wouldn't die, and also to take responsibility for one of the many things in his past that's come back to haunt him. And I feel like that's going to put a strain on the relationship between Oscar and Ozpin, because Oscar told Ozpin no, and even though Ozpin apologized, he did still force the issue, even though Oscar specifically said for him not to. And I get the feeling that Oscar is not yet strong enough to force control back into his own hands. So now he'll be in the background seeing everything that Ozpin is doing, probably being mad at him right now. I have no idea what's going to happen with that. RWBY and Yang are finally fighting together again, and Yang is mad. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we'll see her Silver Eyes activate again, but that is just massive. We rarely see RWBY mad. The last time I can remember that we saw RWBY any kind of mad, save for when her Silver Eyes activated, because that's like its own thing, was back when Penny was killed by the wires from her own weapons because of how much force Pyrrha put into her magnetism semblance, because of how Emerald was messing with her mind, making it seem like there was this huge thing of blades coming down on her all from the front. And then RWBY just jumped between them and yelled, "Leave her alone." And now she's mad at Emerald and Mercury for how they've been messing with her older sister. And I get the feeling she's going to just be... I don't know if this is going to show in her fighting style or not, like if there's going to be more emphasis in her swings, or if there's going to be more segments with her looking angry or upset while she's fighting. But holy crap. Meanwhile, Ren's going to be helping Oscar, so hopefully that'll help even things out. And Nora is watching over Jean and Weiss while Jean heals Weiss. So it turns out that Jean's semblance really is going to be healing related after all, or at least so it seems for now. So that means that while it seems like they've been building him up as a tank, he's also a healer now. So I guess as a tank with healing powers, he could use his semblance to heal himself of injuries, to push himself farther, to keep going in order to soak up the damage for his allies while they get into position to do what they need to do. And that also will allow him to help with healing others between battles or even on the battlefield. Someone else goes to take the front and start absorbing the damage while he brings back a fatally wounded comrade. We still haven't seen much of the White Fang other than the little bit showing them placing the bombs last episode. And we're still waiting for Blake and everyone else from Menagerie to show up. Her son, her parents, the people that they needed to arm and bring with them to Mistral. Holy crap, there is just so much that is going on right now. I feel like my mind is going in several different directions. This is the exact opposite of what happened last time. Last time, I didn't know how to react because it seemed like Weiss was going to die. This time, there are so many awesome things that are happening. I can't just focus on one. If I spent the time to go over every single thing in detail, that could probably make several videos all on its own, just with me going over everything that happened in this one episode. And there are still 2 more episodes to go. And in the next episode, we're probably going to see Raven go up against Cinder. And oh my freaking gosh, that is the biggest thing right now. Holy crap. I am so looking forward to the next episode. I really want to see what happens with everything. It is going to be nothing short of epic. Well, I think I'm going to stop it here for now. Holy crap. I've got to watch that episode again. Probably more than one more time over, just to let it all soak in. But until next time, as always, if you enjoyed watching, please be sure to like and leave a comment, subscribe if you want more, and be sure to ring that bell to join the notification squad so you'll know anytime I upload something new. And until next time, this is Torma Ximnus, signing off. Stay frosty, my friends. I'm so looking forward to the next episode.